Join us in Kentucky for an unbridled adventure. We'll travel through bluegrass horse country, the heart and soul of Kentucky, experience Kentucky down home cooking, and how about some of that spirit of Kentucky with the bourbon? Some of America's signature liquors are produced there. In Janesville, Wisconsin, we'll experience the Anderson Japanese Gardens with a private guided tour. A guided tour of the Rotary Jail Museum shows us the only working example of 1800s innovation in penitentiary design. You'll also tour the sheriff's home, which was part of the jail. The Creation Museum allows you to experience Earth's history as God revealed it in the Bible. You'll explore at your leisure, as the museum will enable you to step back in time with nearly 150 exhibits, from fearsome dinosaurs to talking heroes of faith. At the Ark Encounter, you'll experience a life-size reconstruction of Noah's Ark. Here you can meet Noah, his family, and the animals on the ark. How was it possible to fit and care for all those animals? Perhaps the Ark Encounter offers the answers. It's all about horses when you're in bluegrass country. We'll start with a private step-on guide for the Thoroughbred Heritage Horse Farm Tour. Your tour includes Keeneland Racecourse, internationally renowned and the industry's leading thoroughbred auction house. Our morning visit may allow you to see the thoroughbreds running through their paces. Old Friends Farm provides a dignified retirement for thoroughbreds whose racing and breeding careers have come to an end. Experience a private tour and tasting of bourbon and ale at Town Branch Distillery. This award-winning distillery is one of the few joint brewing and distilling operations in the world.
Welcome to Ashland, the estate of American and Kentucky icon Henry Clay. Despite Clay's passing in 1852 and the estate's opening to the public nearly 100 years later, the museum remains one of Lexington's most famous attractions. Ashland, which Clay made in the image of the farm he grew up in, was passed on from the Clay family to the University of Kentucky and Transylvania University colleges.
Boone Creek Creamery will provide a guided tour, including a demonstration and hands-on cheesemaking class. Boone Creek is one of the few urban artisan cheesemakers in the entire country, and all their cheese is made by hand in their traditional European manner. The Kentucky Proud Store is located here as well and houses one of the largest assortments of Kentucky-made products in the state. Time will be allowed to look around for great souvenirs. Enjoy lunch at historic Boone Tavern Hotel and Restaurant. It was named after the Appalachian hero Daniel Boone, and the list of visitors to Boone Tavern includes former presidents, the Dalai Lama, Henry Ford, and more. At the Berea College Visitor Center and Craft Shop, you'll let your artistic side show as you do a hands-on craft taught by a local artist. You'll have free time at the Kentucky Artisan Center, where local artisans' beautiful works are on display and available for purchase. In Bardstown, you'll have time to explore Museum Row. You'll find numerous museums, as well as the Old Bardstown Colonial Village, the largest and most complete museum devoted to the American Civil War.
Greetings from Bardstown, Kentucky. I'm Kim Houston. I'm President of Economic Development in Bardstown. Well, many people have heard the song My Old Kentucky Home, and there actually is a home. It's My Old Kentucky Home State Park, and Stephen Foster, America's first great composer, composed the song right here in Bardstown. This is Heaven Hill Distillery, one of 3 distilleries in Bardstown that give us the distinction of being the bourbon capital of the world. And one reason that 80% of the bourbon made in the country is made here is because of the abundance of limestone water and all the fresh farm products. Here at Veterans Park is our eternal flame that's lit to support and honor those service members who are fighting for us. When you're ever in Central Kentucky, come by and see us.
To your health. Thank you.
You'll enjoy lunch at the My Old Kentucky Home, followed by a guided tour of the mansion and a culinary class on making biscuits.
Oh, my life. Such a cool tavern right here in Bardstown, Kentucky. There's so much history about this town. The town itself was created in 1770. I mean, that's before the Revolutionary War. It's just a really old American town.
That was a temporary building built around 1779. Around 1781, they built the main building which we're in right now.
The morning of Day 7 finds you in one of the most famous racetracks in the U.S., Churchill Downs, home to the Kentucky Derby. Your guided tour will take you through the museum and to the track, where your early morning tour may provide viewing of the horses working out. You'll also meet a resident thoroughbred with its companion pony. Then get ready for some excitement with your off to the races experience. With your Horsey Bucks, your mock racing event allows you to experience the fun and excitement of wagering. At the historic Stitzel-Weiler Distillery, your guide will take you through the past, present, and future of bourbon, with a tasting at the end of the tour. You begin your journey home, but not before you stop at the Mark Twain Boyhead Home and Museum in Hannibal, Missouri. The guided tour will take you through the Interpretive Center, Boyhood Home and Garden, Huckleberry Finn and Becky Thatcher Homes, J.M. Clemens Justice of the Peace Office, and the Museum Gallery. So join us as we head to Kentucky in September. Join us September 10th through 18th and learn about this great state.